Today let us start off with the next concept, that is arrays. We'll start and we'll close arrays today because we are using arrays very less nowadays. Instead of using arrays, we are using collections. So we'll concentrate more in collections topic. So whenever you declare the variable like int n, how many values we can store in n variable?
Number of
How many values? How many values it can contain? Only one value, right?
One.
Because it allocates 4 bytes, and that one only I can store only one value. But my requirement is I want to store 10 values. Then I should go with 10 variables, right?
Yeah.
10 variables. Now, if I want to go with 100 values, 100 variables. But can you manage 100 variables?
No.
Very difficult, right? Managing 100 variables is very difficult. So that is the reason why we go for the concept called as arrays. So when you go for arrays, it is a collection of elements stored in one single variable. Stored in what? One single variable. So you can say like an array is like an array is a collection of elements. What is an array? An array is a collection of elements of similar data type. So what are the elements you are collecting? It's of what type? Similar data type. And stored in, very important word, stored in continuous memory locations. Stored in what? Continuous memory locations. Please mute yourself, everyone. Please mute yourself. Thank you. So stored in continuous memory locations. This statement is very important, which I discuss using a diagram. Okay. We are having two types of arrays. One is one-dimensional arrays and multi-dimensional arrays. One-dimensional array and multi-dimensional arrays. So let us initially go with one-dimensional arrays. So the syntax of declaring one-dimensional array is we have to give the data type. Then the array symbol is square brackets. Then array name, or we can even say data type, array name, and square brackets after the array name. So the square brackets can be anywhere, before data type or after data type, or before array name or after the array name. Okay, and if you find totally one square bracket, it is one-dimensional. As an example, int array n, where n is a variable of type array integer. Int n array, and if you are writing the code like this, int n of 5, what will happen?
It stores 5 elements.
It stores 5 elements. Any other answer? Any other answer? So very important one here. It goes with error in Java. Remember, it is an error in Java. If you remember the point in Java basics, the first day, I have given one point. Arrays comes under primitive type or reference type?
Reference.
Reference. I have given the example under reference. So arrays comes under reference type. And I have given one point, like memory allocation for reference type is done during runtime using new operator. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Right? So memory allocation for reference type is done during runtime using which operator? New operator. So when I give size directly while declaring, it will go with error in case of Java. It is valid in case of C and C++, but in Java, it is error. Because we have to allocate memory, we have to give the size using new operator only in Java. So how to allocate memory for this array is memory allocation. So how to allocate memory is, you can say n equal to, if array is already declared, you can say n equal to. If array is not declared, then in one line only we can declare the array and allocate memory. Int array n equal to new operator we have to use and say what type of data you want to collect and give the size. So here In this one, 5 is the size. Now, let us see how the memory gets allocated. So, when you allocate memory for array like this, int array n equal to new int of 5. In this one, size is 5, right? The size what we have given is 5. Then how the memory gets allocated is, it allocates memory where we can store 5 values like this. It allocates memory where we can store 5 values. And all these elements are connected to the variable n. So since n is storing multiple values, that's the reason we say n is an array. Then let us assume that first element address is 100. Let us suppose that, assume that first element address is 100. Then what will be the address of next element here?
101.
Not 101. Just to recollect our Java basics. How much memory for integer data type?
104.
104. Why? Because each integer element occupies how much bytes? 4 bytes, right?
Yeah.
So depends on the data type of array, it will allocate the memory. So this is the meaning called as continuous memory allocation. If the array is of type short, 2 bytes difference. If array is of type double, 8 bytes difference. Got the meaning of continuous?
Yeah.
Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Very important point here. The array elements are accessed using indexes. And the index starts with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The index starts with what? 0. Okay. Which indicates that if I say n of 0 equal to 10, n of 0 equal to 10 means what will happen? This 10 will come and store into this array. 10 will come and store. Okay. If you say n of 1 equal to 20 means 20 will come and store here. Like that, if you say n of 2 equal to 30, n of 3 equal to 40, n of 4 equal to 50, or what are the values you want, you can 30, 40, and so the array elements are accessed using indexes and starts with what? 0. This is the important one. So in this one, these are what here? Elements. You can say elements or values. And this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, compulsory 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 only indexes. And this 100, 104, I'm just assuming that it's starting with 100, so these are your 30. So what are the points again? Array elements are accessed using indexes. It starts from 0. The index starts from 0. Whereas the next concept like array initialization. The meaning of array initialization is, while declaring the array only, I want to give values to your array elements. So like this, int array n equal to, directly we can pass the values. Like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is called as array initialization. Then how it knows that how much memory it has to allocate? So here we are not using new operator to allocate memory. Then it has to allocate memory. How it knows that how much memory it has to allocate depends on the number of values what it has. Okay, and memory allocation happens during runtime only, even in this case. But we need not use new operator to allocate memory for this array when you are initializing. Clear, all of you? The meaning of array initialization?
Yeah.
Right? Next we are having length member. Length member. So the use of length member is, it is used to give the size of the array. It is used for what? To give the size of the array. Means as an example, if you say in scope size equal to n dot len, by using array name, if I call the member len, what is the value of size here in this example? Yes,
5.
anyone. 5, right?
5.
5.
That is this 5. When square brackets what you have given int in square bracket 5, that is your size, not number of elements in the array. You may go with 100 size, but I may go with 50 elements in array. So size is always the size what you have given in square brackets while allocating, not number of elements. Okay, everyone?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let us understand this with an example code. Let us understand. Write a program to create an integer array of given size. That is, we are going to accept size during runtime of given size and display the elements of the array. Just creating array and displaying the elements of array. A small example. Refer program array demo.java. Open, or you can say array create.java. Open command prompt and say that notepad array create. In this one, we are going with scanner class to accept the data. Take a class array create with the main method. Create object of scanner class. First step, accept the array size. Int size equal to in dot next. Okay. Once we accept the size, then we have to allocate memory for array. So to allocate memory, you can say int array n equal to new int of given size. So if the size is 5, then it will allocate memory for 5 elements. If I have entered size as 10, then it will allocate memory for 10 elements. Now give the message to accept the values. System.out.println enter size values. So what you are giving? Enter in double quotes, then size is the variable and values in double quotes. How the message will come? If the size is 5, it will say enter 5 values. If size is 10, it will say enter 10 values. Clear with this SOP?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Now, how the array elements are accessed? Using indexes, right? Array elements are accessed using indexes. Accessory means what? To store the value into array, we make use of index, and to take the value of array also, we make use of index. And index starts with what? 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it a sequence? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it a sequence?
Yeah.
Yes. So to manage the sequence, which loop is suggested? While loop or do while loop or for loop? Which loop is good for managing sequences?
For
Sequence while.
For loop, right? For loop. For loop is very small when you think of sequences. So we go for loop. Only suggestion, okay? For int I equal to 0 because index starts with 0. I less than n dot len, so which will give the size of the array, and I plus plus. And to store the values into array, we say n of I equal to in dot next in. Okay, so let me elaborate this for loop. So how we are storing the values into array? For int I equal to 0, I less than n dot len, I plus plus. Then say n of I equal to n dot next int. N of I equal to n dot next int. Let me elaborate this. In this one, what is the value of n dot length in this example, in the based on the diagram? What is the value of n dot length here?
5.
Right? First I is 0. 0 less than 5. Condition is true. Then comes to the statement. N of I means n of 0. So the value what you are accepting, that will come and store into what? N of 0 location. Then control goes to I plus plus. I value becomes now 1. 1 less than 5. Again the condition is true. Then comes here. N of I means n of 1 equal to n dot next means the second value will come and store into n of 1 location. Then again I plus plus 2. 2 less than 5 true. Then the third value will come like this. Like that it will continue. N of 2, n of 3, n of 4. After n of 4, I plus plus means 5. 5 less than 5, condition is false. Then comes up. Clear? So this part of code, this for loop is used to store the values into array. Clear all of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I store the values into array, our next step is we want to display the elements of the array. Just to display the elements. So for that, again we make use of for loop. To store the values into array for loop only, to take the values also for loop only. Like this. System.out.println given array elements. Again for I into I equal to 0, I less than n dot length, I plus plus. Then say system.out.println n of I. So first it will print n of 0, n of 1, n of 2 like that, n of 4. Then when I value becomes 5 comes out. Save it. Compile and run. So where it will ask for the size, I am giving 5. Then it will ask for 5 values. So we are giving some 5 values, your wish. Then it will say given array elements are what? 10, 20, 30, 40. Clear? Hemavindu Monica?
Yeah.
Right? Srijana Vanilla?
Yeah.
One more point here. Whatever the for loop we are using to display the elements of the array, that is to retrieve the elements of the array, this for loop we call it as traditional for. Traditional for loop means older for loop. Okay. We are having one more for loop called as enhanced for loop. Enhanced for loop, even we call it as for each loop. And this enhanced for loop is added in Java 5 version, not before. It is added in which version? Java 5 version. Okay. How to make use of this enhanced for loop is, you can give the message system.out.println given array elements using for each. Then how to use the same keyword for only. Keyword is same for. Okay. What type of elements your array is having? What is the type of array?
Integer.
Integer. So we have to say integer. If array is of type float, here we have to say float. If array is of type double, here we have to say double. If array is of type string, here we have to say string. Got the meaning? The data type here.
Yeah.
So this data type is array data type, not index. Okay. Then some variable name colon array name. That's it. Okay. Here in this enhanced for loop, we need not check the length and we need not go for increment of elements. So just to say data type of array, some variable name colon array name. That's it. It will pull out one element from your array and puts into X. And puts into what? X. Okay. Now system.out.println the value of X. So just we have to print the value of X here because one element of array is coming and storing into X. Very smaller syntax to display the elements of array or to access the elements of array. array size, if I'm giving size, it will ask for 6 values. So I'm entering some 6 values. So it's going to display 2 times. One is with the traditional for loop and one more is enhanced for loop. Clear all of you how to use enhanced for loop? Himabindu, Monica?
Yeah.
Right? Srujana, Vanilla?
Yeah.
Right? So this enhanced for loop we'll discuss once again, and we use this one more in our collections. Okay? Now let us go with one more example code. Write a program to find the sum of given array elements. Write a program to find sum of given array elements. Okay. The meaning is, what is the logic of sum we discussed? What is the logic of sum? Take a variable, sum equal to 0. Take a variable, sum equal to 0, and whatever the value we are accepting or the value what you are having, take that value and add it to sum, right?
Yeah.
Sum place enough, right? So this is the logic what we discussed. Let us do the same thing here. Notepad array sum dot import scanner class. Array sum with main method. Allocate memory for array. I'm actually going with size 5. So scanner class object. Then once you allocate memory, we'll say take one local variable, sum equal to 0. We'll say that system dot out dot println, enter 5 values. Okay, how to take here for I equal to 0, I less than in dot length, I plus space. Then say n of I equal to in dot next. So once we accept the value into array, what is it? Take that value and add it to sum. Sum equal to sum place n of I. Then after the loop, you put into the value of sum. Sum equal to the value of sum. What is the output of this program? What is the output of this program? Will the program get compiled properly? First step to check. So when someone asks you what is output, first thing you should check is whether it goes with compile time error or not. So can you find any compile time error in this program? Yes. Yes, Himabindu, Monica. Any compile time error? Sujana, Vanilla? Anyone? Some answer you can see. Whether it goes with compile time error or does not go.
No. No compile time error.
No compile time errors. Everyone? Understand carefully here.
Yeah.
How many statements are there in for loop?
2 statements should. Oh, no, only
It
one.
knows that it is having two statements. One statement only, right? It's
Yeah.
having only one statement. Okay, this is your for loop, right? Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Then where the variable I is declared? In the for loop or outside of for loop?
Inside.
Inside the for loop. Means I can use I variable only within the for loop, right?
Yeah.
I can use I variable only within the for loop. But here, are we using I variable here? Outside of for loop?
Yeah.
Right? So it goes with what? Compile time error. In this line. In this line, it goes with compile time error. See here. It will say cannot find symbol variable I. Let me declare the I variable outside. Means I can use I variable in the complete main method. I'll remove this integer here. There. Now will it go with compile time error now?
No.
No compile time error because I have declared I variable, so I can use here also. There. Let me run this, compile and run this. So when you compile, no compile time error. But when you run, so I'm giving the values like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now I'm not pressing enter key.
You will
When you
not
run the
get some
program,
value.
so if I'm passing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, then what is the output of this program?
150.
150, sure, everyone?
I think here we will not get some value.
Yeah, here we won't get some value
Some
because
value.
again, how
For
many
loop,
statements are there in for loop?
only one.
Only one. So this statement will execute when the for loop is completed, right, everyone?
Yeah.
So when the for loop is completed, when I value becomes 5, right?
Yeah.
5 less than 5 false. Then when I value becomes 5, for loop is over. Then what is the value of 5 after for loop? 5. So what is n of 5 here?
50.
N of
And
5.
also is not there.
Not there, right? N of 5 is not there. So what will happen in case of Java? It will go with an exception. Exception means runtime error. And it gives the message java.land.array index out of bounds exception. So is 5 out of index here?
Yes.
Is 5 out of index?
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
index is only between 0 to 4. So in the case of Java, when you try to access an array out of index, it will go with what? Exception. So this point is important, which I revise once again when we come to exceptions. So what is the point you should remember? In Java, we cannot access an array out of index. Out of index. If we try to access, it throws an exception. Just remember exception. Exception means runtime error. Okay, much more discussion we do later. Okay, in Java we cannot access an array out of index. Clear? Himabindu Maunika, this statement.
Yeah.
Right? Srijana and Vinila.
Yeah.
Right? The solution is what? Very simple. Curly braces, right? Curly braces is the solution for this program because once we accept the value, immediately I should add it to sum, right? Once we accept the value into array, immediately I should take that value and add it to sum. So the sum part also should be a part of function. Then there won't be any problem. Now you get the output sum equal to 1. Okay, clear with this code? Himabindu Monica?
Yeah.
Srijana Vanilla?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us go with the next part, that is multidimensional arrays. Multidimensional arrays. So the use of multidimensional arrays is it is used to collect the elements in the form of rows and columns, tabular form. It is used to collect the elements in the form of rows and columns. Very important statement. In Java, multidimensional arrays are also known as array of arrays. What we call it as array of arrays. I'll discuss the meaning of array of arrays in the diagram. Declaration. So how to declare it here is the syntax is data type square brackets. 2 square brackets indicates 2 dimension. Then array name. So three square brackets indicates 3 dimension. 4 square brackets indicates 4 dimension. But maximum we use 2 dimension only in our applications. That is, Java is mainly for business. So we go for 2 dimension. Where we use more than 2 is when you go for gaming applications. When you go for gaming, we go for 3 dimension or 4 dimension. So in our case, I am going with 2 dimension only. Or data type array name square brackets after the array name, or data type array square bracket array name square bracket. That is, square brackets can be anywhere, before data type or after data type or before array name or after array name. If you find totally 2 square brackets means 2 dimension. As an example.
So in this one, which one is considered as row and which is considered as column?
First square bracket is row, second square bracket is column.
Even for the third type, like data type, brackets,
Right.
array name brackets.
Anything.
Okay.
Okay, it will go with order.
Yeah, okay.
int n array. int array n. If you are writing the code like this, int n of 3 by 3, 3. What is going to happen now?
3 rows and 3 columns.
Think and say again.
This is an error.
Error, right?
Yeah.
What is discussed? You have to allocate memory using only new operator. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Memory allocation. So you can say n equal to if it is not if it is declared. If it is not declared, we can declare here also once again. N equal to new int of. Now we have to give the size.
3.
Okay. So here if you are writing the code like this, int array n equal to new int of 3, 3. How the memory allocates is very important. Here in this one, what is the size of first square bracket?
Rows.
The first square bracket, what is the size?
3.
3, right? So what will happen in Java? First it will allocate memory for 3 elements first. It will allocate memory for 3 elements. And the indexes for this one is 0, 1, 2. The index is what? 0, 1, 2. Then what is the size of second square bracket here?
3 again.
3. So for each element, again it is going to allocate 3 elements here. Second square bracket is 3, so it will allocate memory for 3 elements here. One second. Three elements here. Here. N of 0 is connected to this 3 elements. Again 3 elements. N of 1 is connected to this 3 elements. N of 2 is connected to this 3 elements. And the index again goes with what? 0, 1, 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2. So if you observe here, if you take C and C++, when you say 3 by 3, it will allocate 9 elements continuously. In the case of C and C++, it will allocate what? 9 elements continuously. But in the case of Java, how it is showing to you? Array of arrays. Can you observe that? It will be in the form of array of arrays. So this is what again? This is an array. Array of arrays. Okay, not continuous memory locations in the case of Java. It will be in the form of array of arrays. Clear with this word, array of arrays? Himabindu, Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sujana, Vanilla?
Yes.
So not continuous in the case of Java. It will be in the form of array. How to access these elements in the form of rows and columns like this. Same. N of 0 is 0 equal to 1. So n of 0, 0 equal to 1 means what will happen? 0, 0 means this position, the value will come in. N of 0, 2 equal to 3. 0, 2 means this location, the value will be 3. Okay. N of 1, 1 equal to 5. N of 2, 0 equal to 7. N of 2, 2 equal to 9. Okay. N of 1, 1 5. N of 2, 0 7. N of 2, 2. So that means we access array elements using row index and column index. Clear with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one case. Let me take one more example. We are going like this. Int array n equal to new int of first square bracket leaving 3. Second one I'm leaving it empty. Second square bracket we are leaving it empty. Then what will happen is first it will allocate memory for 3 elements. It will allocate memory for 3 elements. Whose indexes are 0, 1, 2. Okay. In the program, we are writing the code like this. N of 0. For n of 0, we are allocating 3 elements. We are allocating where we are linking to 3 elements. N of 0 is connected to 3 elements of the array. N of 1 equal to new int of 4. N of 2 equal to new int of 5. Okay. So for n of 0, how many elements are collecting? 3 elements. For n of 1, 4 elements. For n of 2, 5 elements. For n of 0, 3 elements. For n of 1, 4 elements. For n of 2, 5 elements. So is the size is same for all the rows here?
No.
No. So this is what? Non-rectangular arrays, right? When size is different, non-rectangular arrays. So in Java, we can even create what? Non-rectangular arrays. In Java, we can create non-rectangular arrays known as jagged arrays. What is the terminology we use for this? Jagged arrays. Known as what? Jagged arrays. Clear with the terminology?
Yeah.
So in Java, we can even create non-rectangular arrays. Some more small note here. Like if you go with the size like this, int array. If I'm saying something like 3, this is error. I'm giving all the errors once again. int array n equal to new int of. I'm not giving size. If you're not giving size, also goes with error. If you are giving the size for multidimensional, this also goes with error. N equal to new int of. First square bracket leaving it empty. Second also leaving it empty, goes with error. first square bracket leaving it empty, but second one if you are giving size, that also goes with it. Okay, here all these all errors while declaring or while allocating memory.
Yeah.
Right. Let us go with an example code. Write a program to create a 3x3 matrix and display the elements in matrix form. Write a program to create a 3x3 matrix and display the elements in which form? Matrix form. Means tabular form. Refer program multi-array demo.java. Notepad multi-array demo.java. Import scanner class. Take a class multi-array demo main method. Create object of scanner class. Allocate memory for array and equal to new int of 33. When you say size 33, then how many values we can store in this array? How many values? Once again,
9.
9 values, right? 33 means 3 into 3, 9 elements. So give the message system.out.println, enter 9 values. Then say for int I equal to 0, I less than n dot length, I space. For int j equal to 0, j less than n of I, j space. N of I dot length, j space. Then say n of ij equal to n dot next. Let me elaborate how the flow is going. Let me consider this first one is case 1. And this one is case 2. Okay. Now what is the code we are writing to store the values into array? For int I equal to 0, I less than n dot length, I space. Then to elaborate you easily, I am using curly braces. So int j equal to 0, k less than n of I dot length. For single statement, curly braces are not required, but to elaborate you easily, I am using curly braces. N of ij equal to n dot next length. Let me elaborate. So in this one, what is the value of n dot length here? In case 1, what is the value of n dot length? N dot length will take the size of first square bracket. N dot length will take the size of what? First square bracket. So what is the value of n dot length in case 1?
3.
What about case 2? Case 2?
9.
3 only, right?
Oh,
Same
sorry.
size.
3.
Case 1 also 3, first square bracket. Case 2 also 3. So in this one, n dot length will take the size of first square bracket. So this one is what you get 3. Okay. The value is what you get 3. When I is 1, when I is 0, when I is 0, when it comes to j loop, j less than n of 0 dot length. So in case 1, what is n of 0 dot length?
3.
3. What about case 2?
3.
3 only, right? Then when I value becomes 1, when it comes to j loop, j less than n of 1 dot length. So what is n of 1 dot length in case 1?
3.
3. Case 2?
4.
4. Very good. Case 2, 4. Then when I value becomes 2, when it comes to j loop, j less than n of 2 dot length. So what is n of 2 dot length in case 1?
3.
3. Case 2?
5.
5. Clear, all of you? N of I dot length concept here? Himavindi Monica?
Yeah.
Right? Srijana Vanilla?
Yeah.
So this for loop, whatever I am writing, it is for any size. Whatever the size it may be of your array, you need not touch the for loops. For loops will work for any size here. Either it may be rectangular array or even non-rectangular array. Okay, whatever the size it may be, you need not touch the for loops. Okay, yeah. So in our example, I am going with 3 by 3, that is case 1 only. Let me consider case 1 only. So in that case, this n of I dot length is always what here? 3 only, right? In our example.
Yeah.
In our example, 3 only. Let me start elaborating this. First, I is 0. When I is 0, 0 less than 3, I loop condition is true, then comes to j loop. J equal to 0, then 0 less than 3, again true. Then comes to the statement, n of ij means n of 0, 0. J is also 0. So n of 0, 0 equal to in dot next into means the value what you accept, it will come and store into n of 0, 0 location, the one value. Clear all of you?
Yeah.
Right? Then control goes to after storing the value into n of 0, 0, that is after in dot next int, where the control goes, I plus plus or j plus plus?
J plus plus.
J plus plus. Remember, j plus plus. First it has to complete inner loop. After that only goes to outer loop. Okay. So first it will go to j plus plus. J value becomes now 1. 1 less than 3?
2.
2. Again comes to the statement n of 0, 1. Still I is 0. N of 0, 1 equal to in dot next into means it will go to second position. Then again j plus plus, j value becomes now 2. Again comes to the condition 2 less than 3, j loop condition true. Again comes to n of ij, that is n of 0, 2 equal to in dot next to means the third. Then again j plus plus, j value becomes now 3. 3 less than 3 is the condition true.
False.
So when j loop condition is false, now it will go to I plus plus. Now I value becomes now 1. Got it? So first it has to complete inner loop. After inner loop condition is false, then only it will go to outer loop expression. Clear with this point? The flow?
Yeah.
Right? Then once j loop means like one row. J loop means like one row. So once one row is complete, you are going to the next row. So I will become 1. Again, 1 less than 3, I loop condition is true. Again comes to j loop, j starts with again 0. Okay, so 0 less than 3 again true, again goes with what? N of 1, 0. 1, 0 means fourth value. Then again 1, 1. Then again 1, 2. Then when j value becomes 3, again j loop is completed. Again goes to I plus plus. I value becomes now 2. 2 less than 3 true. Again comes to j loop. Again j starts with 0. 2, 0. 2, 1. 2, 2. When j value becomes 3, j loop is over. When I value becomes 3, I loop is also over. Clear how the flow is going?
Yeah.
Right? Revise it. So I'm writing once again how the value of ij will change here. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2. So this is the way INJs will be changed. And let me suppose I'm entering the values here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now once I store the values, what I want to do, I want to print it in tabular format like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then how to display in this format is again same for loops. For int I equal to 0, I less than in dot length, I will space. For int j equal to 0, j less than in of I dot length, j plus space. Then say here system dot out dot print, not print line, print n of ij. After printing one value, I want to go with spaces. Understand? First I is 0, 0 less than 3 true. Again comes to j loop, j is equal to 0, 0 less than 3 true. So what value it will print? N of 0, 0. So what is the value at n of 0, 0? 1. Then once I print 1, I am going with a space. Then again control goes to j plus, j plus plus, j value becomes now 1. So it will print n of 0, 1, that is 2. Again space. Next it will print n of 0, 2, that is 3, again space. After printing n of, that is 3, the j loop is over, right? J plus plus means j value becomes 3, j loop is over. Once one row is completed, j loop means one row. So once one row is complete, how to go to new line? System dot out dot println. How to go to new line? Once j loop is over means one row is completed. So we are going with new line 2 with what? System dot out dot. Then goes to new line and prints 4, 5, 6. Again goes to new line and prints 7, 8, 9. Clear? Himabindu Monica?
Yeah.
Right? Srijana Vanilla?
Yeah.
Right? So revise it properly once again. Let me complete the remaining part of code here. System dot out dot println given 3 by 3 matrix. For int I equal to 0, I less than in dot length, I plus plus. So for int j equal to 0, j less than n of I dot length, j plus plus. Then print the values. System dot out dot print, not print n of ij, because one row we should get in same line. Then go with the space. Once one row is complete, go to the new line. Let's save it. Come back to the prompt and say Java C multi-array demo. Java multi-array demo. So it will ask for 9 values. I'm entering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your wish. Then it will print in the tabular form. Clear, Himabindu Monica?
Yeah.
Srijana Vanilla?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's about our arrays part. A basic idea is enough for us. We won't use arrays more. Instead of arrays, we use collections. Why? Because the drawback of arrays is what? Size. When you go for arrays, do you need to give size compulsory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So without giving size, it won't allocate memory. But in reality, can you go with fixed sizes?
No.
Right? So that's the reason we make use of collections. So when I come to collections, we discuss more of this type of applications. Let me give some assignment. Write a program to search an element in the given array. In the given array. Search means what? So I have to create array first. Then if I ask for the element to search, we have to check whether that element is present in the array or not. Okay? Right? So if the array element is present in the array, say found. Not present means not found. Write a program to find biggest, second biggest, smallest, and second smallest in the given array. Means, so for this one also let me go with example. Like if I take an array n equal to new int of, sorry, n equal to, I'm directly going with values here for you. In the program, don't directly go with values except using scanf. If I say key equal to 6, it means the element which I want to search. So is 6 present in the array? Yes. So we have to say found. If I say k equal to 9, is 9 present in the array? We have to say, right? Clear with the meaning of search element, search concept?
Yeah.
Checking whether the element is present in the array or not. That is the concept of search. Coming to this biggest to smallest, if we take an array 58647, then how the output should come? Big equal to
8,
8. Second bit
7,
small,
4,
second small.
5.
Okay. Write a program to find the frequency of a given element in the given array. Means if you take an array with values, then if I say k equal to 2, then what is the output we should get? Frequency of 2 is, how many times 2 is repeated?
2.
2 times. If I say k equal to 5, then we have to say frequency of 5.
3.
5 is, how many times 5 is repeated?
3.
3 times, right? So if I say k equal to 9, then what is output? Frequency of 9 is 1, right?
Yeah.
If I say k equal to 3, what is output you should say? Frequency of 3 is 0. Clear?
Yeah.
Right? So we have to accept the key to find frequency and give the output. Okay? So the value which you want to find frequency, store it into key variable and compare that key value with each and every element of array. If it is present, increment the value of frequency. Got it? Right?
Yeah.
Write a program to find the sum of principal diagonal elements in the given 3 by 3 matrix. What is the principal diagonal elements? The meaning of principal diagonal element means this one. 159. So how they are related? See, 0 0 1 1 2 2. The indexes are what? 0 0 1 1 2 2 means where row index and column index are same, then take that value and add it to sum. So what should be the condition? If I equal to j, then we can say sum equal to sum plus n of ij. Got it? When I and j are equal, then take the value of that array and add it to sum. Clear? Right? Write a program to display the transpose of a given 3 by 3 matrix. Means if we take the array with values 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then transpose means columns and rows will get in 1 4 7 8 3 6 9. So the formula is T of ij equal to n of ji. That's it. Reverse rows and columns. Clear? Himabindi Monica?
Yeah.
Right? Sujana Vanilla?
Yeah.
Right? So try to do this one. Take some time to complete all these things. And whatever the assignments have given per year, I think you are having some doubts, right?
Yeah. Can you go to question 1 once, please?
Which one? 1.
Question 1. Yeah. So we for the first question and second question, we only have to give the numbers and then we need to search for a key element.
Yeah. In the case of first one, you should ask for the key you want to search.
Yeah. Okay.
Once the array is created, then let's say whether it is found or not. But second one, once you accept the values, this output should come immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Right?
So we can use the word key.
Yeah. The variable name is key.
Okay.
Okay. So here we have to say here, once you accept the array, once you create the array, you have to say enter value to search. Then you will say int key equal to in dot next. Got the meaning now?
Yeah.
Then you compare that key with each and every element of that. So if I say here key value as 6, then it should say found. If I say key value as 9, not found. Got the meaning?
Yeah.
Same concept here also.
Okay.
Frequency also same. Enter value to find a frequency. So if I say key, then if I say here 2, then output should come like frequency of 2 is what? Got it?
Yeah.
Clear all of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Coming to your assignments, I'll discuss tomorrow. I'll pull out some time for discussing your assignments tomorrow. Okay? Right? The previous assignments. Right? Then tomorrow we are going to start off with the next and very important part of our Java, that is Java object-oriented programming. The beginning of Java starts from tomorrow. The actual Java. Okay? Object-oriented programming. Okay? So thank you all. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow with the new concepts.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.